black and white Marth. This is a classic. This is you know,
This is a
the
throwback.
two worst colors. Yeah.
Throwback to the 50s. This is melee and black and white, like they used to play it, like our parents played it.
Yeah. This is the pioneers, in fact, on their boulders. Would only play black and white.
Back when they had to play
characters.
on the black and white CRTs, and you had to turn it on. You didn't have a remote. You had to use the dial. This is what your grandparents were playing during World War II. They were working in the factories.
I will be honest. I watched. I'm not super familiar with either of these players. I did watch Kikoho play doubles a little bit yesterday, and I was pretty impressed with what I saw. But if you have any sort of background info on Clutch, then you're that's going to be your horse in the race, because I have to cheer for Kikoho by default, being the only player that I've seen on the screen. So.
Okay, yeah, I can cheer for Clutch, and Clutch is black, right? We said this, and I'm kind of learning a lot about him right now, so I should be able to speak pretty intelligently during the match.
Yeah.
I do think Trey, if we get Trey in here, he's kind of the master on talking about Clutch. The trash man himself.
We do have a third on the way, experiencing a couple technical difficulties, but fear not. I'll get him sorted out soon, I'm sure.
We actually prefer two. We like to have two people in here.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
If Trey doesn't get in here, we actually like that.
Yeah, so everyone actively root against Trey right now until he comes in, and then we want you to kind of switch. The same that we'll switch, but we'll all know it's like a root.
Yeah, three commentators is actually very, very good, but two is clearly the better option. Okay, we're going in. So
the start on Pokemon, a rare start, considering it is typically a counterpick stage.
Right.
But
I hate to ask this. I should know. It's not frozen, right?
I believe it is frozen. Actually.
It is frozen. Okay, yeah. Good to know. That'll help my analysis.
Yeah. So again, I think a lot of people like this stage or prefer it when it is frozen. I think the only drawback for a lot of people is when it would transform into something that would be detrimental for their characters. So yeah, this is like a lot more of a viable starting stage. And
no, I'm okay with it.
Got him.
Sure.
Yeah. So immediately, pretty even game. As you'd expect from a Marth, some cheeky stuff happening at the ledge. No double jump on Kikoho right now.
Right. Yeah, and we're top 48. Seems pretty evenly matched, but we'll see.
Yeah, it seems like Kikoho's been getting caught a lot double jumping with straight aerials from Clutch, and he's kind of putting on the pressure that way. It seems like Clutch is just feeling a lot more comfortable in the neutral. But this is where Kikoho's been evening up the game when it's been off stage.
Right, yeah, going kind of deep over there, and yeah, easy kill. Was the double jump lost there?
Yeah, I think he double jumped in the down tilt and then lost the stock. And this is where it gets scary. I don't know. I feel like even though it feels close, this matchup is kind of volatile when it comes to playing at the edge. So if you're down only a stock and like a high percent stock, if one gimp happens at the edge, you kind of feel like it's over. So hopefully you can see a little bit of a recovery here.
You might want to make up a little ground before you take a big risk.
Nice. Goes for the early up B to try to land on stage. Oh, get up attacked. I think it thought he would send it the other way, but unfortunately puts him back towards center stage.
Right.
Nice. Yeah, and Kiko's gotten both of his kills that way with following up like a straight hit into a forward smash. So good awareness from him to kind of realize where he can get those to close up the stocks.
Connectors, yeah.
I will say that I think Clutch has been seeming a little bit more confident with his movement. Like he's definitely kind of baiting out options out of shield more. But I mean, considering the game is still relatively close, I think that speaks to maybe Kiko's punish game still.
Sure. Okay. Can't do anything with it. I like the counter option.
Yeah, I think they've both done one ledge hop counter. I think you kind of get your one time before people start being a little bit more aware of it. So nice to see it used early here.
It's a freebie, and we've seen a couple of down tilts at the ledge, like no sweet spot, unable to get back.
Oh my god! Oh my! They're just letting it fly. No fear in either of these players.
I like that.
Nice, gets him off stage. I like the idea of coming up with forward air, but obviously it's very crouch cancelable. You just kind of eat a forward smash for it. Nice. What a stick tech chase.
Yeah, it gets him off. Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, 1 second.
Coming down to it.
Yeah, Kiko a little bit higher percent. Probably not going to get away with as many crouch cancel conversions as he'd like to. Yeah, and there it is again, the double jump. He kind of air dodges there, probably to save himself, but oh my, yeah. Great follow-up, yeah.
That'll do it.
Yeah, really well played from both of them. I don't know. It was a pretty solid Marth, though. I think that people feel, pretty polarized when it comes to this matchup in terms of liking everything that is super gimmicky or cheesy or whatever. But I mean, I think people are gonna feel that way regardless about any matchup in Melee. So
if you can find that person who has very strong opinions about it for any Ditto or any matchup in general. So all right, we're switching it up here.
Yeah. Kikoho takes him to FD. I kind of am curious about this pick, considering that a lot of the big punishes he was getting last time were because he was, double jumping with nowhere to go, and Clutch was making a punish for that, or punishing him for that rather. So I think FD might lend a little bit more to that, but maybe it could be a comfort pick for Kikoho here.
Sure.
Yeah, very quickly grabs the ledge. Really linear recovery from Marth. You get like one mix-up with your either early or late, but if you show your hand a little too early, then people start to react. So Kikoho already off to a better start than last game.
And the Marth main might have some, idea about, the flow chart of those tricks that you're using.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might be a little less effective.
Yeah, I don't know if Clutch is just missing the DI on those forward throws, but it's been a relatively easy follow-up for Kikoho. He's shown a lot of proficiency in being able to get it off the throw. So
right.
Yeah, this is the neutral. True neutral. Wow. Just lets it fly.
First coming out.
Nice. Love that forward air. Doesn't get him with the weak part, though. You kind of want the weak part there to send him further away, but
right.
You'll take what you get. Love that dash dance. Wow. That was insane. Yeah.
The follow-up.
The option select of the down smash there covered miss tech and tech in, so it was really good from Kikoho.
So, this is where Clutch lives up to his name. I'm sure that gets said surely that gets said every time someone does commentary with Clutch playing. And this is that moment.
Yeah, this is what we all came to see. This is what Top 48 at the Bender is all about.
A guy named Clutch.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I've never seen that. I honestly don't think that I've seen that, at least maybe not recently, or not in the outside of a friendly session. That was great.
You're playing a dude named Clutch. You got to mix it up.
You're
kind of locked into the flow chart and ready to kind of react to anything except for the least expected rarest option.
Yeah, that is the bad thing about aiming yourself Clutch is that you're kind of forced to take a disadvantage every single game. So we'll sometimes see Clutch just kind of jump off the stage.
And it's not even a homie stock.
It's just him trying to live up to the reputation he's crafted for himself. So
and he always pretends like he didn't SD on purpose, but we all know.
Yeah, come on, it's been going on for years now, We're not blind.
Clutch is 45 years old, the oldest school player.
Do you know how many people he's tag matched for the name Clutch and won every single time? It's actually incredible.
It's probably one of the most, sought after names, but
rumor has it that Hungrybox himself takes his playstyle after this infamous Black Marth, so
he saw some of those, VHS tape matches that Clutch was playing back in 2002, and
again, just
playstyle was inspired.
Just the black and white TD era of Melee, which people aren't super familiar with, but us historians kind of can cover the basis for you, so worry not.
A lot of it didn't survive because it would be captured on microfiche or, those Wild West photographs where you'd have to stand there for an hour. They could only get maybe one frame of the whole game captured, so a lot of the early black and white Melee was not captured.
Yeah, there's a lot to be assumed. So we're kind of just speaking off of what the most likely outcome was. Clutch won 99% of the time. He was the first real king of Smash.
Much of it is apocryphal, of course. Okay, 69 hype. Okay, Clutch is. So we're 1-1, right? We're playing best of 5 from here on out.
Yeah. Top 48, top best of 5, which is cool. Shout out to Allston for doing that. A lot more Melee to watch and a lot, better sets for the players, I'm sure.
Doesn't quite get it.
Yeah, the roll-up animation is so long for Marth, and the up-B does not have very many frames to grab the ledge, unfortunately. So.
Right.
Marth kind of the biggest benefactor of being able to edgeguard himself super easily. It's interesting. I feel like Clutch. Yeah, I feel like Clutch in game 1 was looking a lot more smooth, and it seems like in the last 2 games, Kiko's kind of come into his own. His movement's a lot more fluid. Seems a lot more what's the word? Intentional. So very happy about that.
Right, moving with purpose.
Yeah. But other than the second game, these games have been super neck and neck. I'm really excited to see like where Game 4 takes us. It's all about who clutches it. I'm sorry, who wins this game
who does good.
Who takes all 4 stocks first? Okay. Oh, he held in for all of it. No double jump.
Okay, he's back on.
Get back to ledge. Yeah.
That was already used earlier, so wasn't punished.
Yeah, once again, you get your one time.
Effective.
Reached his hand back into the cookie jar, and it was actually empty. Did not realize there was only one left.
At least there wasn't a snake in there to bite his hand.
Yeah. Next time, Mom's gonna be super pissed. The snake is gonna come out for sure, I imagine.
He reaches into the peanut brittle can. The snake flies out instead.
Good spot for clutch here. You go at 168. And this is at the point where like the percents don't truly matter unless it says something off the top like that, I guess. Never mind. Yeah. I guess I'm an asshole.
Well, yeah, if you're on the top platform, it might matter. But
yeah. 168 and holds on to his stock. So Kikoho with we saw like a pretty convincing victory and then a nice tight match. So I guess he's circumstances don't really matter for him.
He can do it.
He's just gonna win the game.
A full-rounded player.
Yeah, I wonder if Clutch is gonna go back to Battlefield or if he wants to try a different stage. Seems pretty even. So if I'm him, I'm not too like pensive on the fact that it might have been the stage that caused me to lose that match. But
I think they want to try every stage if they can.
Yeah,
if they can get to every stage, it might not technically be possible, but they're gonna do the best they can to mix it up.
Fun fact: we're actually playing on the April Fool's if you build. So green greens is legal and has been counterpicked quite a few times, which is why your favorite player might not be in the bracket. I think they got a little surprise victory from the stage with Birdo.
You can only play on the build that is available. It's the legal build, the one that is, the official build on the day the tournament starts, or the day before it starts, or something.
Yeah, that is the rule. Yeah,
that's the rule. Because you have to have time to adapt. So I think it's 2 days before whatever the build is. That's what you play on.
Already leads him off stage.
Oh.
Yeah. Tries to space around the forward smash, but Queen's a little too far back.
A little too scared, a little too hesitant.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, not much follow-up there.
Wow.
Additional aerials, just gets...
Every time he gets away with ledge hop counter, I get a little bit more. I don't know if I'm mad or proud, but I'm something for sure. Nice. I love the down air. I think in this matchup, it tends to be, pretty dash dance down tilt centric, so you kind of get around that by, oh my god, insane follow-up Kikoho there.
Insane follow-up. Trashman joins us. Trey, can you hear us?
Hello, thank you for holding it down.
Welcome,
I'm
Trey.
exhausted. I'm going to be quiet for a few minutes. You go ahead and take over.
Who we got playing?
We got Kikoho and we got Clutch. Right now, Kikoho is up 2-1. Clutch is Black Marth, Kikoho is White Marth. Clutch won the first match, and then Kikoho won the last 2. So a little bit of momentum for our king.
All right.
Got a couple missed ledge grabs there, so they're feeling the pressure here. But Clutch lived up to his name. Game 1 and Game 4, it's looking like he's got a chance.
Yeah, Trey, are you more familiar with these players? Maybe they're the background of what we're watching.
You said King, right, and Kiko?
Yeah,
Clutch and Kikoho.
Clutch and Kikoho. Okay. But I said that Kikoho is my king, which is maybe a little bit more objective than his actual tag. So.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Because Kiko sounds super familiar. I'm not sure where King is from. Or Clutch, sorry.
I'm so sorry. I fucked you up.
King is next round.
And I'll never forgive myself.
Oh, misses the tech chase right there, but catches the back dash and a couple missed DIs.
Well, I thought maybe he was going off stage for an aerial there, a forward air or something, but no, just goes back and grabs the ledge.
Yeah,
finishes it off though.
Yeah, unfortunately for Clutch, kind of the tail of the tape. I think was missing a lot of the DIs on the forward throws. Led to some, to be fair, when it gets higher percent, you do have to do the little pivot F smash to follow up, which Kiko is pretty proficient in. But yeah, cannot be missing those in the Marth. Otherwise, you'll just die at 40. Unfortunate, but I mean, really well played, Kiko. Good adaptation after game 1. So
hates playing on Pokemon Stadium, but beyond that,
yeah.
As an opener. Okay, as a counter pick, hates it as an opener because that's a recent thing where you could do that. Just hasn't adapted.
He was waiting for water stage and it just never came, and he was like, "What the fuck is going on? I've practiced only on water stage, and
biding his time.
Now I'm being counterpicked."
If you saw, a lot of retreating, a lot of wasting time, and it never came.
So I guess to do a little bit of bracket updating.
Bracketology.
Oh, Zealot versus Seven. Is this
Zealot?
Zealot's kind of a common tag, so it could not be the one that I'm thinking of. But is this the Midwest Zealot? I imagine.
I mean,
or like
I'm
Ohio,
not sure, but yeah, Ohio/Colorado.
Yep,
Zealot.
He was so I moved from Colorado right when Zealot started attending stuff. But I remember him posting on like the Colorado Melee page a lot. From what I understand, he's very fast. I think that's like the gist of his gameplay is like super, execution test heavy. But
I'm
he's
super hyped because I watched Zealot win the volleyball side event, and I drew a little. This is Zealot spiking the ball. This is volleyball here, and that was Ghost who lost in the finals. So this is a little